Hello, Jono.
Hello.
Are you feeling happy today?
I'm feeling happy.
Well, you know, you really should smile a bit more because our beautiful viewers have been saying, Jono, that fella sitting next to you there, Phil, Jono,
yes.
He looks terrified all the time.
I was terrified.
Looks as though he needs to change his trousers.
Yeah, I did.
Did you change them?
Yeah, it's all
You're not
good.
going to be terrified today?
No, I've had a shower. All good.
You know what fear is all about the unknown.
Correct.
It's not unknown anymore.
No.
Here we are in a Piper Arrow.
Yep.
We're going to try and stall without using the elevator.
Okay.
Remember our theme there? You know, is it possible to stall the lift without using the elevator? We've been using a Cessna 150 Aerobat. We promised that we'd use other types and follow the same program. So I'm just checking that the area is all clear. We're trimmed for straight and level flight, gear and flaps retracted. What I'm going to do to start with is simply close the throttle and release the controls and see if eventually the aeroplane will stall.
Okay.
Because many people think that stalling is a function of airspeed, don't they?
They do.
Which is a little incorrect, yeah, it's a lot incorrect actually. It's a question of angle of attack. Okay, here we are, straight and level, airspace is clear. Just make sure it's properly trimmed, straight and level flight, and I'm smoothly closing the throttle, otherwise allowing the aeroplane to do its own thing. Power's off, so we've got the gear warning if people are wondering what that noise is. And of course the aeroplane simply enters a glide. And we're never going to stall there, are we, eh?
Nope.
Okay, so that didn't work, but we had to do it anyway. So I'm just
Sure.
going to raise the attitude, reapply the power to cruise power. Next one we wanted to examine was crossing the controls, yeah?
Yep.
In other words, we're going to use some slip. So we've got cruise power. What I'll do is simply apply left aileron
Yep.
and right rudder, no elevator, to see whether we can cause an aerodynamic stall. I've now got full right rudder on, a significant amount of left aileron, no elevator, and as you can see we're in a deep side slip, left wing low, never going to stall, yeah? We're just descending.
Yep.
And accelerating. I'll centralise the controls, recover from the slip. So that didn't work either. The next scenario that we're going to apply was a steep turn.
Okay.
Okay, checking all clear. Steep turn with no elevator input, okay?
Okay.
Because we're trying to stall without the elevator. All clear, rolling in. See, I've got quite a steep bank angle on there. No elevator. The aeroplane simply descends into a spiral dive. No stall. Rolling our wings level first and then raising the attitude, we've recovered. So bank is not going to cause me to stall. Next on our list I think was the application of full rudder. People were suggesting that that may cause an aerodynamic stall. I'm not touching the control column, there's no elevator input. I'm simply going to smoothly apply full left rudder. There you have full left rudder. Never going to stall in a million years, is it? Okay, so we'll recover that, rolling the wings level and then raising the attitude. Without the application of elevator, see what the effect of flap has on the stall. See whether that will cause a stall, okay?
Okay.
First stage, let it settle. Second stage, let it settle. Oh, we're getting a pitch up, but no stall. Now we're going to take full flap, no elevator. You saw that we had initially an increase in lift, which gives a pitch up, and of course, further to that, as I increase the flap, increase in drag, which caused the pitch down, and now the aeroplane is just oscillating a little in pitch. Never going to stall in a million years. Okay, what if I lower the undercarriage now, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, within the speed limit, Gear down. So I've got gear down, flap down. I'll come back to 20 inches manifold pressure. No elevator. No result.
Yep.
Yeah, so no stall there. Seems it's going to be very difficult to stall without using the elevator. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Okay, Jono, smile.
I'm smiling.
You're smiling.
Yeah,
We're going to show our beautiful viewers the fact that you can smile.
I can.
And you're not always terrified.
I mean, the video they were talking about, we'd just done 3 spins, and I was on my 4th one. I was starting to feel quite nauseous, so...
Well, yeah,
wasn't,
see, well, that's right. You hadn't developed a tolerance to it then.
I hadn't. Probably still haven't, but that's okay.
Anyway, it's all about education, not trying to frighten you or terrorise anybody. All of these scenarios need to be explored for the sake of safety and flight training, yeah?
Yep. Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the whole purpose behind us doing them. Not to terrorise Jono. Goodo. Okay, coming back on, the next scenario was from cruise power straight level. I was going to raise the pitch attitude. We'll probably look at an entry attitude if just a little in excess of 30 degrees. Then I'll release the column to see if the airplane will stall. Obviously, I'm using the elevator to start with, but we're looking at
You're using the elevator to change the flight path.
To change the attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. To change the flight path to see if that alone, just that change in pitch attitude, will cause a stall. Okay, so I'm not near the buffet position, and if I just hold it there, look at that, all by itself the aeroplane wants to recover. Yeah?
Yep.
That's because of our longitudinal stability, our longitudinal dihedral. The fact that the centre of gravity is in front of the centre of pressure. I've released the column, it accelerates, it gets more lift, it wants to climb again. I'm not going to get a sustained stall just that way.
Yep.
Let's have a look at the wing over now. This aeroplane is not in the aerobatic category.
Yep.
So I'll use the 30 degrees of pitch, 60 degrees of bank.
Okay.
And we'll note the airspeed in the wing over.
Yep.
All right. So all clear. Raising the attitude to about 30 degrees above the horizon. Going to notice the airspeed now rolling on 60 degrees of bank. Airspeed coming back. No stall. Why not? Because I wasn't near the stall stick position.
Yep.
Having said that, let's examine where the stall stick position is in this aeroplane. I'll have to retrim. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm simply going to, that's the gear warning horn. I've deliberately not lowered the gear because I want to have a look at a clean stall. So I'm moving the control column towards me until I feel buffet. I'll note that position.
There's the buffet.
Are you feeling buffet there?
Yep.
Quite obviously, isn't it? Okay, can I ask you to hold the column in that position for
Sure.
me? Hold it right there. I'm going to mark that position. Hopefully the viewers will see a black mark on the column there. Thank you, Jono. Taking over.
Handing over.
There's our black mark. Now I'm going to go all the way back. That's full up elevator. Yeah?
Yep.
Now you can see that the buffet starts just there. Okay, that's our stall stick position. I'm unable to stall until I at least achieve that elevator position. To recover, I just move it away. Remember our other videos, stall, buffet.
Yep.
I can deepen the stall, definitely buffeting there.
Yep. And you can see our altitude is dropping significantly.
Stall, unstall, no buffet.
Yep.
Stall, there's the buffet, unstall. Okay, so that's the location of the stall stick position in this aeroplane. Let's see what happens to the location of the buffet position if we stall at a higher airspeed and a higher power setting.
Okay.
We discussed this in previous video. The only way that I can raise the elevator without climbing is in a turn. The turn is irrelevant.
Yep.
And so checking all clear, I'm rolling into a turn. I've got cruise power, much higher airspeed. Just going to bring that column back towards me until I feel the buffet. You're checking with me and we'll notice the position of the column. Just starting to feel the buffet there. Feel that?
Yep.
As you can see, there's the black mark, exactly the same spot. Unstall, stall, unstall, stall, unstall. It stalls at 16 degrees angle of attack, not at 14. Stall, unstall. I'm now going to set the aeroplane up in the approach configuration. I've got the gear down. We're looking at about 95 knots there.
Yep.
We take 2 stages of flap. I'm in the white arc. Okay. Now let's just have a look and see where the buffet position is this time. Move the control column towards me. I'm looking for stall stick position.
There's the buffet.
There feel it? There
Yep.
it is. Unstall. Stall. Unstall. So there you go. This aeroplane, same spot.
Yep.
We've proven, I would like to think we've proven our theory again.
Okay.
We can't stall without using the elevator. The stalling angle of attack is a constant. The elevator controls the angle of attack. Therefore, there must be some constant elevator position which corresponds with a constant stalling angle. Elevator position awareness, once again, being essential. So there you go. We've had a look at that in the Arrow. We'll examine the same scenarios in lots of other aeroplanes too. Keep smiling, Jono.
I'm smiling.
Let's go home.
All right. Taking it.